morning to all of you. We were doing the other day the differentiation of parametric functions, and now we should do differentiation of one function with respect to another function. Differentiation of one function with respect to another function. It is not differentiation of function, that is different, it is chain rule. Now what we are doing is differentiation of one function with respect to another function. Sometimes problem will be given on this also. Differentiation of one function with respect to another function. Now we should take up that this is something similar to parametric function only. We have to take one function as u, the other function as v, differentiate with respect to x du by dx, dv by dx. Now find out du by dv, because this function with respect to this function. When I work out the problem, you will understand better. So one problem, I think once or twice they have given this problem. So we should do some problems on this, and then we shall go to second derivative. This is, I told you, something similar to parametric functions. I have covered all the problems in parametric function. Please study well. Okay, I have given you some problems also. Do it. Now we shall write down, differentiate. Now you write the heading, differentiation. So you have to differentiate one function with respect to another function. How they give? Differentiation of one function with respect to another function. Now how the problem will be, differentiate, like this they will ask, differentiate sin square x with respect to WRT is with respect to cos square x. Take the problem, differentiate with respect to sin square x with respect to WRT is with respect to cos square x. Normally the differentiation will be asked, differentiate sin square with respect to x, x with respect to x. But here this is one function, this is another function. You have to differentiate this function with respect to this function. Normally they give with respect to x, but this is with respect to another function. Two functions are there, and you know, if it is only sin square x with respect to x, you know how to differentiate. Chain rule you have to use 2 sin x into differential quotient of sin x cos x. That's all. But here two functions are involved. Let u is equal to sin square x. Keep let u is equal to sin square x. V is equal to cos square x. Take u is equal to sin square x. Take another function v is equal to cos square x. Differentiate this one with respect to x. Du by dx kannukolli. This also you differentiate with respect to x. dv by dx kannukolli. Then du by dv, you have to find out this with respect to this. Du by dv is equal to du by dx divided by dv by dx with respect to something like that, which we did it in parametric function. Here also both u and v are expressed in third parameter x here. But we don't call it as parametric function because this with respect to x, this we call it as function with respect to another function. Now differentiate with respect to x. When you differentiate with respect to x, du by dx, differential quotient of u with respect to x is, you know, this is chain rule. Put sin x is p square, we have done such problems, p square 2p, that is 2 sin x into differential quotient of sin x cos x. Or it is 2 sin x cos x. Again you will explain. Then it is p square is 2p, 2 cos x into differential quotient of cos x, that is minus sin x. Or dv by dx is equal to minus 2 cos x sin x. dv by dx is minus 2 cos x sin x. Now you have to do this with respect to this, that is du by dv you have to find out. Now it is du by dv, first function. Suppose it asks this with respect to this andre dv by du ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Here it is du. Normally they ask first function with respect to second function. Du by dx is dv is du by dx divided by dv by dx, that is first one is this 2 sin x cos x divided by minus 2 sin x cos x. Sin x cos x cancel, 2 cancel. Don't put 0. Many students they put 0. Get 0. You should write minus 2 one side goes Answer is very important. It is -1. It is not 0, because some students say I'll cancel all the things, keep it 0. Not like that. To one side is -1 is the answer. Understood? A very important problem. They will give you differentiation of one function with respect to another function. Okay, we will take up next one. Shall I rub this? Take the next problem. Differentiate sin cube x with respect to cos to the power of 4x. Differentiate sin cube x with respect to cos to the power of 4x. Similar way, take it as u is sin cube x, v is equal to cos to the power of 4x. First function you take it as u, second function you take it as v. Now differentiate first with respect to x, du by dx, dv by dx. Next, du by dv is du by dx by dv by dx. That's all. Now you take differentiate. Once you write differentiate is understood, it is with respect to x. So du by dx will be equal to du by dx is equal to 3, see p cube. Put sin x as p cube, 3p square. 3 sin square x into differential coefficient of sin x cos x. Again I will explain. P cube, sin x as p cube, 3p square, 3 sin square x into differential coefficient of sin x cos x. Similarly here, dv by dx. Differentiate with respect to, okay, v you take it here. When you differentiate v with respect to x, dv by dx is equal to p to the power of 4. So 4 cos cube x, differentiation x to the power of 4, 4x cube, 4 cos cube x into d by dx of cos x, it is minus sin x, or it is minus 4 cos cube x sin x. Understood? 4 cos cube x minus is there with them. Now we have to find out du by dv is du by dx divided by dv by dx. That is 3 sin square x cos x divided by minus 4 cos cube x sin x. One sin x square come, here one cos x come, it will become cos square x. When you cancel x cube x square, answer is minus 3 by 4. You can keep minus 3 by 4 or minus 3 sin x. You can keep it up minus 3 sin x by 4 cos square x. Minus can be brought here in the top or even in the middle. You can bring it, don't keep it in the down. Minus 3 sin x by 4 cos square x. Is there any doubts? Please ask me. It's a very important question. And like that they will ask differentiation of one function with respect to another function. Take down this one. Differentiate e to the power of cos x with respect to sin x. Differentiate e to the power of cos x with respect to sin x. Very important. One function with this is u and this is v. Take it as u is equal to e to the power of cos x, v is equal to sin x. This is u, this is v. Differentiate u with respect to x. When you differentiate du by dx, you should know when you are differentiating du by dx is equal to, yes, how to differentiate e to the power of cos x? E power x is e power x as it is into d by dx of this cos x. This is p, e to the power of p, e to the power of p into d by dx of cos x, that is minus sin x, or it is minus e to the power of cos x into sin x. Now take this, v is equal to sin x, differentiate with respect to x, then it will become v. Please write down separately here again. V is equal to sin x. Now when you are differentiating with respect to x, dv by dx when you differentiate dv by dx, very simple, it is just cos x. dv by dx is differentiation of sin x is cos x. Now it is, you want this function with respect to this function, du by dv is equal to, you know the formula, du by dx divided by dv by dx, or it is minus e to the power of cos x into sin x divided by cos x. Here minus du by dx is minus e to the power of cos x sin x divided by dv by dx cos x. Our answer is minus e to the power of cos x into sin x by cos x tan x. This is the answer. We can keep the answer minus e to the power of x, e to the power of cos x into tan x. Sin x by cos x is tan x, minus e to the power of cos x into tan x. Okay, we will take one more problem here. Yes, differentiate e to the power of tan inverse x, differentiate e to the power of tan inverse x with respect to cot inverse x. Differentiate e to the power of tan inverse x with respect to WRT is with respect to cot inverse x. Take u as e to the power of tan inverse x, v as cot inverse x. Choose u and v. Now differentiate first one with respect to x. du by dx, differentiate with respect to x. So du by dx will be equal to, du by dx will be e to the power of x is e to the power of x, e power tan x into differential coefficient of tan inverse x is 1 over 1 plus x square. Here this chain rule, e to the power of x, e to the power of x as it is into differential coefficient of tan inverse x 1 by 1 plus x square. Here it is, v is there, differentiate with respect to x, dv by dx is equal to differential coefficient of cot inverse x, you know it is minus 1 by 1 plus x square. Anything starts with c is always dangerous, I told you. It is minus 1 over 1 plus x square. Now you want du by dv. du by dv is du by dx divided by dv by dx, that is e to the power of tan inverse x divided by 1 plus x square by minus 1 over 1 plus x. See the differential coefficient of this, du by dx e power tan inverse x 1 over 1 plus x square, dv by dx minus 1 over 1 plus x square. This is gone. Answer, this minus also is there. Answer is minus e to the power of tan inverse. This is the final answer. Minus e to the power of, see again, u du by dx, dv by dx, du by dv is du by dx, dv by dx, and final answer is with this minus. Many students leave out this minus sign, losing marks miserably. Minus e to the power of tan inverse x is the answer. Now we should take the next 2x square minus 3x plus 1 with respect to 2x square minus 3x plus 1 with respect to 3x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 1. Differentiate 2x square minus 3x plus 1 with respect to 3x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1. Take this one as u, take this one as v, then you differentiate. U is 2x square minus 3x plus 1 and v is 3x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 1. So now differentiate this with respect to x. When you differentiate with respect to x, du by dx is equal to, differential coefficient of du by dx is equal to 2 into 2x, you know constant with this, x square is 2x, minus 3 into 1, this is 0. Or it is 4x minus 3. See when you are differentiating this one, straight away also you can write 4x minus 3. Come to this portion, now differentiate with respect to v, dv by dx when you differentiate with respect to x, differential coefficient dv by dx is 3 into x cube is 3x square, 3 into x cube differentiation 3x square minus 2 into 2x minus x is 1 plus 0. Again, you can also write directly because 9x square in the baribodu, 4x in the baribodu, but I am writing for your understanding, I am writing that step it is 9x square minus 4x minus 1. Now it is du by dv du by dv is du by dx divided by dv by dx. Answer is 4x minus 3 divided by 9x square minus 4x minus 1. This is the answer. Answer is du by dv is 4x minus 3 divided by 9x square minus 4x minus 1. We will take up one more problem. And v as log x. Take u as e to the power of 8x and v as log x. When you differentiate this with respect to x, it is du by dx, left side is du by dx is equal to 8 into, this will come by the side of it, 8 into e to the power of 8x, and here it is dv differentiate with respect to x, dv by dx is 1 over x, log x differentiation is 1 over x. Now it is du by dv is equal to du by dx divided by dv by dx, or it is 8 e to the power of 8x divided by 1 by x. Please note here, this is du by dx 8 e to the power of 8x and dv by dx 1 by x. Now it is 8 e to the power of 8x, divide this by 1 by x, this x will go up, answer is 8x e to the power of 8x. du by dv is 8x e to the power of 8x is the answer. We will take last problem in this and I will give you some more problems for working in the house, and then we shall take up second derivative. Okay, one more problem we will do on this, one function with respect to another function, then we will take up second derivative. What is second derivative? Okay. Take this, differentiate 3 to the power of x with respect, differentiate 3 to the power of x with respect to, differentiate 3 to the power of x with respect to 2 to the power of x. Suppose if they ask like this, differentiate 3 to the power of x with respect to 2 to the power of x, take it as u is equal to 3 to the power of x, v as 2 to the power of x. Take first function as u, second function as v. Now differentiate du by dx, differentiate with respect to x. You know what is the differential coefficient of a to the power of x? A power x log a. Here it is 3 power x log 3. This you should note. When you are differentiating a to the power of x, du by dx is a to the power of x log a, that is 3 to the power of x log 3, and here when you are differentiating dv by dx is equal to 2 to the power of x log 2, a to the power of x log a, instead of log a 2 is there. Now it is, you want du by dv is du by dx divided by dv by dx, and that is nothing but 3 to the power of x log 3 by 2 to the power of x log 3. Keep the answer as it is, don't show any extraordinary intelligence, because this is log m by log n, there is no formula. Log m by n there is a formula, log m minus log n. Here log m by log n there is no formula. keep the answer 3 power x log 3, no further simplification, 2 power x log. Okay, I'll give you some problems for homework. Try this for practice, and now we shall move on to second derivatives. Okay, that is practice. Problem for practice. Differentiate 2 to the power of sin x with respect to sin x. See here, when you are taking this u, 2 to the power of sin x is u. When you differentiate du by dx is 2 to the power of sin x log 2 into d by dx of sin x. Very important thing. Here 2 to the power of sin x log 2 into cos x, and this is directly cos x, then find out du by dv. Second one, differentiate x to the power of 100 with respect to x to the power of 98. So this 100 x to the power of 99, 98 x to the power of 77, you will calculate and you will get. Third one, differentiate sin cube x with respect to sin cube x with respect to cos cube x. Then fourth one, differentiate root of 4 minus 2x with respect to root of 5x minus 1. That is, here when you are taking 1 by you take du by dx 1 by 2 root of 4 minus x into differential coefficient of 4 minus 2x. Similarly, 1 by 2 root of 5x minus 1 into d by dx of 5x minus 1. So these problems, please try in your house, practice well, and you can also show it to me once the classes are reopened, and or you can send it in this thing also. I will check it, or you can discuss with your friends and do it also. All the options I will give you, but try to practice. Don't leave the problems as it is. Now you take very important chapter. The topic, second derivatives under differentiability. Second derivative means, first if you differentiate some function, it is first derivative. If you further differentiate that dy by dx, we call it as second derivative. That means 2 times you have to differentiate a function. That is called second derivative. Suppose you differentiate only first time, it is first derivative. Second derivative 2 times. Suppose 3 times if you do it, it is third derivative. If it is fourth time, it is fourth derivative. If it is nth time, we call it as nth derivative. This nth derivative, you have got only up to second derivatives only. This third, fourth, nth, all these things you are going to learn in your engineering class or in your degree examination. Higher classes you will learn, but here you are going to learn only up to second derivative. That means 2 times differentiation only you are learning it, and the other things rest you will learn it in your higher classes. So what is second derivative? You take down, if, please take this, if y is equal to fx, if y is equal to fx and fx is differentiated, please take down correctly. If y is equal to fx and fx is differentiated, then dy by dx is equal to f dash x. We call it as first derivative. F dash x is differentiated from the dy by dx. F dash x is called the first derivative. Please underline, dy by dx equal to f dash x is called the first derivative, and further differentiate this function. Again, if you further differentiate, then it is called second derivative. That's all. Once you take a function, first you find the differentiation derivative or differentiate, it is first derivative. Dy by dx, what we did so far is first derivative only. Dy by dx equal to f dash x. Further differentiated, if, I'll write here, if dy by dx is equal to f dash x, is further differentiated, is further differentiated, if dy by dx equal to f dash x is further differentiated, then it becomes like this. Then d by dx of dy by dx, that means you are further differentiating second time, we call it as f dash x, f double dash x. We call it as f double dash x, or single dash x, so it's double dash x. Then d by dx of f double dash x, or it is d square y over dx square. You should not write d square x square. D square y over dx square is called the second derivative. Is called the second derivative of fx. Is called the second derivative of fx. Underline what is called the second derivative of fx. It is also denoted by like this, y double dash ಅನ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ y2 ಅನ್ಬೋದು, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ y1 ಅನ್ಬೋದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಗೆ you can also say it is y1 ಅನ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಇದು y double dash ಅನ್ಬೋದು, y2 ಅನ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ d square y over dx square ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ d square y ಅನ್ಬೋದು. This is also d square y is second derivative, and or f double dash x also. So these are all the notations. Please note the notations. It can be denoted by y double dash, y2, d square y over dx square, d square y, or f double dash x. These are all called the second derivative. Any notation you can see, but our problem use that notation. Suppose if they ask you dy by dx, d square y over dx square, idine use madi. Suppose in the problem it is given y1, 3, y2 like that, if they ask, use this. If they ask this, then use this. So whichever the one they have asked in the problem, you use that. Okay. So these are all, this is called second derivative. Y is equal to fx, and fx is differentiated, and dy by dx equal to f dash x is called the first derivative. It is also denoted by y or y dash. Okay. Then if dy by dx equal to f dash x is further differentiated, second time further differentiation ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ d by dx of dy by dx is equal to f double dash x or d square y over dx square ಅಂತೀವಿ. That is called the second derivative. It is also denoted by y double dash, y2, d square y over dx square, d square y, or f double dash x. These are the notations we use it for second derivative. Third derivative, y triple dash, y3, d cube y over dx cube, d cube y, and nth derivative will be y dash to the power of n, differential coefficient to the power of n, or d to the power of ny, or d to the power of ny by dx to the power of n. That is not there for you. You need not scratch your head. That is there in your BSc or in your engineering class. You have got up to only second derivative. Now let us start doing some problems. 2 mark questions will be asked in examination. Find the second derivative. You have taken, I suppose you have taken all these things. Now we shall do some problems on the second derivative. 2 mark question, or sometimes 1 mark they will ask. Write down, find the second derivative of the following. Find the second, what the problem they will ask is, in part A they may ask, in the part A they ask you for 1 mark. If it is in part B, they ask you for 2 marks. Find the second derivatives of the following. Find the of the following ಅಂತ ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋಣ. Find the second derivative of the following. First one, x to the power of 100. Find the second derivative of the function x to the power of 100. I told you, whenever it is, if they give like this, you take y is equal to x to the power of 100. First derivative is y1. You can write y1 ಬರಿಬಹುದು, dy by dx ಬರಿಬಹುದು. Okay, I will write here, nothing is given, you can write differentiate with respect to x. You will get dy by dx equal to s. You tell me what is the differentiation of this, x to the power of 100 can be written as 100 x to the power of 100 minus 1, nx to the power of n minus 1, or it is 100 x to the power of 99. 100 into x to the power of 99, this is your dy by dx. This is only called first derivative, but they are asking find the second derivative of the following function. So now you have to further differentiate this function. So further differentiation again, second derivative d square y over dx square is equal to, further differentiate, 100 is a constant, 99 into x to the power of 99 minus 1, or it is 9900, multiply here 99 0 9900 x to the power of 98. This is your y2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. y2 is second derivative, or it is also d square over dx square, and this is the answer. I will explain again. Find the second derivative of the function ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ you take it as y. y is equal to x to the power of 100 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Now when you differentiate, start differentiating it, dy by dx is 100 x to the power of 99. Further differentiate nx to the power of n minus 1, 100 into 99, e d square y over dx square ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. 99 x to the power of 99 minus 1, nx to the power of n minus 1. Answer is 99 into 100 is 9900 x to the power of 98. Yes, take the next problem. Find the second derivative of x to the power of 25. Write the second, take the problem. Find the second derivative of x to the power of 25. Y is equal to x to the power of 5, 25. Differentiate, you will get, I write y1 ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಸರಿ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಥರನೂ ಬರ್ತು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. y1 is nothing but dy by dx. y1 is 25 into x to the power of 25 minus 1, or y1 is 25 x to the power of 24. It is y1 is 25 into x to the power of 24. Next, further differentiate, because he has asked you, ಇದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು 1, ಈ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1. Now when you differentiate further, it is y2, y1 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, y2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ you can write dy by dx ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರೆ d square over dx square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 25 into 24 into x to the power of 24 minus 1, or it is 25 4s are 110, 600, it is x to the power of 23. Just check whether I am correct. So, ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 120, 12, 48, yes, it is 600 to the power of 23. This is the answer, this is your answer. 25 into x to the power of 25 minus 1, y1 is 25 x to the power of 24, differentiate 25 into 24 x to the power of 28, again in x to the power of n minus 1. Suppose third derivative is 600 into 23 x to the power of 22. That's all. It goes on like that. But I told you, you have got only two derivatives, second derivative only, they will ask. Limitation is there. You have got up to only second derivative. But in BSc and engineering classes, you have to study up to nth derivative. They will tell you derive a formula for nth derivative. Okay, next one you can take. Find the second derivative of x square minus x plus 8. Find the second derivative of x square minus x plus 8. Take it as y. Now, differentiate this one. dy by dx ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. dy by dx is, first is 2x. x square differentiation is 2 into x to the power of 2 minus 1 minus 1. That's all. Differential quotient of x is 1, and that is 2x minus 1. Now again differentiate, it will be d square y over dx square is, left side will become, ಇದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ dy by dx ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಾರದು, d square over dx square 2 into 1 minus 0. Final answer is, if you do this much, you will get 2 marks for this. One more you take. Find the second derivative of x cube minus 2x square minus 3x plus 7. Find the second derivative of x square, x cube minus 2x square minus 3x plus 1. Take it as y. Y and you should take. Now y1, when you differentiate, okay, I will write like this, y dash, that is also dy by dx. Any letter you can represent, but problem we are using this. Y dash. Y dash is 3x square, when you differentiate this x cube, 3 into x square minus 2 into 2x. X square differentiation is 2x minus 3 and minus 3 into 1 and that is 0. Or y dash is 3x square minus 4x minus 3. This is a problem because they are asking you to find the second derivative of the function. Second derivative again further differentiate. When you further differentiate y double dash anta tagolli edagadeಗೆ you should y double dash y1 idre y2 dy by dx idre d square over dx square bari dy idre d square y antano baribodu. Now if you differentiate further 3 into 2x minus 4 into 1 minus 0 or it is 6x, directly also you can put it 6x minus 4 is the answer. This is the answer. The second derivative of that is 6x minus 4. Let us take the next problem. Find the second derivative of e to the power of 20x. Find the second derivative of e to the power of 20x. You take it as y. Y is equal to e to the power of 20x. Differentiate this one. You get dy by dx is equal to, you know how to differentiate this. This coefficient will come here. This is 20 e to the power of 20x. It is 20 e to the power of 20 because e power x is e power x itself. This will come here. Now further differentiate. When you further differentiate, d square y over dx square is d square y over dx square is 20 into another 20 will come here e to the power of 20x. You know this 20 is already there and this 20x again 20 e to the power of 20x or it is 400 e to the power of 20x. Yes. Final answer is 400 e to the power of 20x is the final answer. Okay, we will take next problem. Understood? Any doubts are there? Please clarify now. Now, find the second derivative of log x. Important problem. Once they have asked this question. Find the differential coefficient of log x. Take it as y. Y is equal to log x. So, when you differentiate this, you can write y1 at the value dy by dx value. Y1 is differential coefficient of log x is 1 by x. Y1 is 1 by x. Important question. They have asked in examination also. So y is equal to log x. When you differentiate with respect to x, it is dy by dx is equal to y1 is equal to 1 by x. Now further differentiate, y2 will be, what is the differential coefficient of 1 by x? Minus 1 by x. Is it minus? See how easy 2 marks you will get it. First differentiate y1. You make a dy by dx in the value y dash in the value is 1 by x and y2 further differentiate 1 by x, differentiation is standard minus 1 over x. Tan inverse x. This is also one of the important questions. Tan inverse x, you take it as y is equal to tan inverse x. So when you differentiate dy by dx, you should note the differentiation. Dy by dx is tan inverse x differentiation is 1 over 1 plus x square. So y1 is 1 over 1 plus x square. Now very important thing is further differentiation. You have to differentiate second derivative. Here most of the students commit mistake. Left side d square over dx square. Here it is chain rule. What is the chain rule? This is x. What is the differential coefficient of 1 by x? Minus 1 over, see 1 plus x square as x in the 1 over x differentiation is minus 1 over x square, that is minus 1 over 1 plus x square whole square into d by dx of this 1 plus x square. It's a very important question. See here, students commit mistake. They write only first step minus 1 over 1 plus x square whole square matra baritare, bitbiಡ್ತಾರೆ. That is why this problem is important, and this also was they have asked in examination. Minus 1 over 1 plus x square whole square minus 1 over x square into d by dx of 1 plus x square, or it is minus 1 over 1 plus x square whole square into 2x. Our answer is minus 2x by 1 plus x square whole square. This is the answer. Any doubts? This particular problem is very important because when you are differentiating this one, chain rule, when you are using it, minus 1 over x square into d by dx of 1 plus x square, answer is minus 2x by 1 plus x square whole square. Take the next problem. Find the second derivative of say x sin x. Very important thing. X sin x is finding the second derivative. Y is equal to this is very important. Let y is equal to x sin x. So here, when we are differentiating this x sin x, now differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to, many students commit mistake, x ke 1 sin x ke cos x. X ke 1 sin x cos x. 1 cos x and ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, full they will get 0 marks. Here you should know it is a function of x, this is also a function of x. You have to apply UV rule. You have to apply product rule, or it is called UV rule. So dy by dx will be x into sin x differentiation cos x plus sin x into differential coefficient of x is 1, or it is x cos x plus sin x. So dy by dx will be x cos x plus sin x differentiation here, this into differential coefficient of this plus this into differential coefficient of this x, that is 1, x cos x plus sin x. This is what you got is only first derivative. You have to go ahead and find out the second derivative. So when you differentiate this, d square y over dx square is d square y over dx, again product rule. This is one function, this is another function. X into differential coefficient of cos x minus sin x, differential coefficient of cos x is minus sin x plus, I am doing this one, cos x into 1, and here differential coefficient of sin x is plus cos x. See here, this is x into UV rule you have to apply, minus sin x plus cos x into 1 plus sin x differentiation cos x, or it is minus 6 sin x plus cos x plus cos x. Cos x into 1 is cos x plus cos x, it is 2 cos x. This is the x. So why this problem is important, all of you understood? Because you have to apply product rule here. Don't keep simply 1 cos x long. Product rule, again product rule here. So we get d square y over dx square is minus x sin x plus 2 cos x. That is the answer, very important one. One more we will do of that type. Differentiate x cos x. Differentiate, find the second derivative. Not differentiate. Find the second derivative of x cos x. So y is equal to x cos x. Y is equal to x cos x. When you differentiate y1 will be product rule you have to apply, x into minus sin x, x into differential coefficient of cos x, b minus sin x plus cos x into 1, or it is minus x sin x plus cos x. This is your y1. Further differentiate, y2 will be when you further differentiate second derivative, y2 will be minus, see here it is a minus ಆಚೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿರಲಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ರೂಲ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, x sin x ಗೆ x into cos x plus sin x into ಬರೀ x ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದು 1, you have to close the bracket, this minus is outside, x cos x then plus sin x into 1 and this is minus sin x. So when you differentiate second time, very carefully you do it. This is product rule, what you are doing, minus ಆಚೆ ತಗೊಂಬಿಟ್ಟು x cos x sin x into 1 minus sin x, or it is minus ಇಂದ multiply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, minus x cos x minus sin x, or your answer is minus x cos x minus 2 sin x, minus 2 sin x, that is the answer. Any doubts are there? What I am doing it here is product rule, y1 when you are differentiating, and second differentiation we are doing it, we are doing again product rule, and this also has to be differentiated. Final answer is this. Take one more problem. Find the second derivative of x log x. Find the second derivative of x log x. So x log x ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ you take it as y ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, y is equal to x log x. Again you have to play product rule. Don't put 1 by x ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಡಿ. It is a product rule. So differentiate. When you differentiate you get dy by dx. And ಯಾಕೆ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ you should understand. y1 is nothing but dy by dx. y2 is d square y over dx square. That we require in future problems, which I am going to take up in next class. All such things are important. dy by dx is x into product of this rule, log x, 1 by x. Product rule, 1 by x plus log x into 1. Or it is 1 plus log x. This is your dy by dx. Understood? This is your dy by dx. Here it is x into 1 by x plus log x into 1. Now again xx goes, it is 1. Now further differentiate d square y over dx square. When you further differentiate d square y over dx square is, this is 0, constant is 0 plus 1 by x. Or the answer is d square y or the second derivative of the function is 1 by x. Understood? Log x differentiation is 1 by x, and this is the answer. Okay. One more you can take, and then I will give you some problems for the course. You take this, find the second derivative of x e to the power of x. Find the second derivative of x e to the power of x. Now, y is equal to x e to the power of x. Differentiate. When you differentiate y dash into y dash is product rule. This is one function, this is another function. Apply product rule, x into, this is u into d by dx of e power x plus e power x into 1. See, understand here? Product rule you have to apply, u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. Now it is y dash is equal to x e to the power of x plus e to the power of x. Now again differentiate. When you differentiate y double dash, you can write d square y over dx square, y double dash. This is again further like this. Product rule, x into e to the power of x is e power x itself plus e power x into 1 plus e power x. Or y double dash is x e power x plus e power x plus e power x 2 e power x. The answer is y double dash is e power x plus 2 e to the power of e power x plus e power x 2 e to the power of x, and this is the final answer. These are the problems expected in second derivatives, and you should not miss out. If they ask, they keep 2 marks for this. Find the second derivative Sometimes very simple problem is given like this, they will keep 1 mark, maximum 2 marks they keep, 3 marks you don't get it in 3 marks category, you get it in 2 marks category, and these are the important questions what I have done. I have solved umpteen number of problems. Now I will give you some problems for your practice. Problems for practice I will give you. Find the second derivatives of, and next class we are going to take up 5 marks problem. One shoot part D, one 5 mark problem will be there in the second derivatives, and some 6-7 problems are there. Hardly 6-7 textbook problems are there, and every year one of the problem will be picked and given in the examination. So if you are thorough with 6-7 problems of second derivatives, you are assured of getting 5 marks. This we are going to take up in my next class. Apart from that, these are all 1 or 2 mark questions. Now write down some problems, you can take it. Find the second derivatives of the following. Find the second derivatives of the following. First question, first one, x to the power of 30. Second one, e to the power of 90x. Third one, we can take it as x square minus 3x minus 5. Fourth one, we can take it as 3 plus log x. Fifth one, 3 plus log x. Fifth one, cot inverse x. These problems you try in the house, and we shall take up in the next class the other problems. We will take up in the next class, and next class will be 5 mark questions. In the 5 mark questions, you have to answer easily second derivative. Some 6-7 problems are there, I told you. 6-7 problems you can easily practice well, and one of the problems will be there in the examination. Your scheme is very easy, because earlier students have to refer different books. Now there is a prescribed textbook, only those problems. Board instructions are very clear. The problems will be picked from the textbook and will be given. So there is no problem at all for you. So if you are thorough with those problems, you are assured of getting 100 out of 100. So next class we should take 5 mark problem. Thank you.